My name is Victor, and I want to learn English.
Hurry up! It's already 10 o'clock, and your train leaves at 10:20. Have you got your ticket?
No, not yet. I'm going to buy one.
The ticket office is over there on the left.
A return ticket to Glasgow, please.
First or second class, sir?
Second class, please.
That will be £63.
Do you have any sleepers left?
No, I'm afraid they're completely booked. But you can ask the attendant on the train.
Hurry up! It's platform 2. If we find the attendant straight away, we can ask him.
If we'd booked yesterday, you'd have managed to get a sleeper. Hurry up! It's already 10 o'clock, and your train leaves at 10:20. Have you got your ticket?
No, not yet. I'm going to buy one.
The ticket office is over there on the left.
A return ticket to Glasgow, please.
First or second class, sir?
Second class, please.
That will be £63.
Do you have any sleepers left?
No, I'm afraid they're completely booked. But you can ask the attendant on the train.
Hurry up! It's platform 2. If we find the attendant straight away, we can ask him.
If we'd booked yesterday, you'd have managed to get a sleeper. Hurry up! It's already 10 o'clock, and your train leaves at 10:20. Have you got your ticket?
No, not yet. I'm going to buy one.
Oh, she's angry.
Why do you think she tells him to hurry up?
I don't know. He's not that late. There are 20 minutes left.
The ticket office is over there on the left.
Has he got his ticket yet?
No, not yet.
A return ticket to Glasgow, please.
First or second class, sir?
Second class, please.
What's a return ticket, sir?
You take a return ticket when you want to go somewhere and come back.
Do you have any sleepers left?
No, I'm afraid they're completely booked. But you can ask the attendant on the train.
He asks if there are any sleepers left, but they're completely booked.
But he can ask the attendant on the train.
Poor John. He really thinks he can manage to get a sleeper if he asks the attendant on the train.
Hurry up. It's platform 2. If we find the attendant straight away, we can ask him.
If we'd booked yesterday, you'd have managed to get a sleeper.
Stop! 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 I understood absolutely nothing. And you? Did you understand?
No, not a word.
You see?
Patience, people, patience. One day you will understand.
John is going to Scotland. Carol has come to the station with him to see him off. She tells him to hurry because it is already 10 o'clock and his train leaves at 10:20. She asks him if he has his ticket. John has not got a ticket, but he says he's going to buy one. Carol tells him the ticket office is over on the left. At the ticket office, John asks for a return ticket to Glasgow. The clerk asks him if he wants to travel first or second class. John says second class, which comes to £63. John asks if he can have a sleeper. The clerk tells him they are completely booked, but says he should ask the attendant on the train. John tells Carol the train leaves from platform 2 and says that if they find the attendant straight away, they can ask him about a sleeper. Carol replies that if they had booked yesterday, he would already have had a sleeper.
Do you often travel by train?
No, I never travel by train. I prefer the aeroplane.
Personally, I like to travel by train. But I buy my ticket the day before.
When do you buy your ticket? A week before? The day before? A few minutes before? On the train? Quick! Quick! I'm going to miss my train!
What is your destination, Victor?
I'm taking the train to the airport.
Don't worry, Victor. The train hasn't arrived yet. In fact, it's going to be delayed. It won't depart for another half hour yet.
How do you know?
You must always read the information. Have you already reserved a seat?
No, not yet. I haven't had enough time.
I see. But if you had reserved your seat, you wouldn't have to buy a ticket now. And if you didn't have to buy a ticket now, you wouldn't be in a hurry. By the way, why are you going to the airport? You've only just got back from New York.
Yes, but when I arrived home, I realized straight away that I'd lost my camera. I'm going to the lost property office at the airport to see if anybody has found it.
If I were you, I would phone first. I see you are still waiting, Victor. The machine is out of order. The train is here now, you know. It arrived a few minutes ago. And the platform is very crowded. You need to hurry up.
I can't go any faster. The machine is still out of order. I can't make it work.
If you miss the train, Victor, what will you do? If you had been more careful, you would have remembered your camera, and you would already have developed the photos of all the nice girls you met. Poor Victor.
If I was a rich man.
Thank you, Victor. What would you do if you were a rich man?
Me? A rich man?
Yes, you. What would you do if you were a rich man?
I would pay a lot of taxes.
Yes. And if you had a family?
I haven't got a family. I'm alone.
Yes. But if you were a rich man, you would suddenly have a very large family. You would have cousins everywhere.
Yes, I see. And they would want to have all my money.
Exactly. And if you paid them all, would you have enough money for all your rich man's dreams?
Maybe not. But at least I would be rich enough to buy some coffee to have with my breakfast.
Poor Victor. If you had woken up on time, you would have gone to the bank, and the bank would have been open, and with the money from the bank, you would have bought some coffee for your breakfast.
Bah!
Hello. Bruno's restaurant?
Good morning. I'd like to reserve a table for tomorrow evening.
Yes. For how many?
For two, please. And we'd like a quiet table.
All right. I can give you a side table in the restaurant. What time is it for?
Around 8 p.m.
That's fine. Sorry. What name is it, please?
Mr. P. Clark.
Would you spell it, please?
C-L-A-R-K-E.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Hello. Bruno's restaurant?
Good morning. I'd like to reserve a table for tomorrow evening.
Yes. For how many?
For two, please. And we'd like a quiet table.
All right. I can give you a side table in the restaurant. What time is it for?
Around 8 p.m.
That's fine. Sorry. What name is it, please?
Mr. P. Clark.
Would you spell it, please?
C-L-A-R-K-E.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Goodbye.
Thank you. I'd like to reserve a table for tomorrow evening.
Yes. For how many?
For two, please. And we'd like a quiet table.
Did you hear that, Victor?
Of course I did.
What do you think of it?
Nothing special.
Yes, but he isn't going to the restaurant alone.
So what? He's probably going with one of his friends.
Yes, Victor. But he wants a quiet table.
All right. I can give you a side table in the restaurant.
I bet Patrick has invited Diane to have dinner with him.
I bet she won't accept.
I'm not so sure.
What time is it for?
Around 8 p.m.
That's fine. Sorry, what name is it, please?
Mr. P. Clark.
Anyway, at what time are they going to the restaurant?
At 8 p.m.
Who?
Patrick and his friend, of course.
Patrick and his girlfriend, you mean?
Girlfriend? Diane? Not yet.
Patrick rings Bruno's restaurant to reserve a table for two for the following evening. He says he would like a quiet table. The waiter says he can give him a side table. He asks him what time the reservation is for. Patrick says around 8 p.m. The waiter asks him for his name and asks him to spell it, which he does.
Who do you usually take out to dinner, Victor?
I certainly don't go out with other people's girlfriends.
And what sort of restaurant do you prefer?
I like pizzerias. What about you? What sort of restaurant do you prefer? Pizzerias? Italian restaurants? Fast food? Indian restaurants? Or Chinese? Personally, I like French food. And who do you usually take out to dinner? Your wife? Your husband? Your mother-in-law? Business partners? Girlfriend? Boyfriend? A friend? Some friends? The whole family? And who pays?
Personally, I like to have a quiet dinner with a few friends.
He's never taken me out to dinner. There. I think everything is ready now.
Have you invited guests to dinner, Victor?
A guest.
A girlfriend?
Well, actually, yes.
Who is she coming with?
Nobody, of course. We're having a romantic dinner for two.
You could have taken her out to dinner at a restaurant, Victor.
I would have, if they had had a table. But when I phoned to book, everything was reserved.
What are you going to eat?
I've ordered a Chinese takeaway.
Where did you order it from?
A good Chinese restaurant I know. The cook is a friend of mine.
Really? A Chinese takeaway for a romantic meal. You could have prepared some French food, or better still, Italian food.
It's none of your business. I enjoy Chinese food, and so does my girlfriend, thank you very much. Ah, here it is. Just what I was waiting for.
Slow music, candles, food. There seems to be something missing, Victor. Your girlfriend is late. You will have to wait a little longer. Are you hungry?
Yes, but I can wait.
Are you sure she accepted your invitation?
Of course she accepted. There must be a reason for the delay.
Oh, yes, I'm sure there's a good reason, Victor. I bet somebody else has taken her out for a romantic dinner with real romantic food in a real romantic restaurant. Where are you going?
I'm going to have a coffee. I couldn't buy any coffee because all the shops are closed.
Why are all the shops closed?
I don't know. And you? Do you know why all the shops are closed?
'Cause it's Sunday, silly Victor.
Okay.
Why don't you ask her where she comes from?
Must I really?
Yeah!
Okay. I suppose I'll have to.
Victor, you should sit at her table.
What a cute little dog. Whose dog is it?
Ooh, stupid question.
Hey, perhaps she's waiting for someone. That could be dangerous for me.
That's your problem.
Okay, it's my problem.
Victor, don't you want to talk to her?
Yes.
If you don't sit at her table, you won't be able to talk to her.
Okay. Excuse me, Mrs. or Miss.
Miss?
My friends want to know where you come from.
Yeah!
I come from Sweden, Victor.
Here are your menus.
What would you prefer? Meat or fish?
I'd like either meat or today's special.
Then I'd suggest pork chops or sirloin steak.
I think I'd like pork chops.
And would you like a starter? A prawn cocktail would be very nice.
Yes, that sounds good. I've never tried one.
I think I'll have one too. And what would you like to drink?
I don't like red wine, and white wine gives me a headache.
All right then. Let's have a light rosé.
Okay.
Waiter!
Yes, sir. I'm coming. Here are your menus.
What would you prefer? Meat or fish?
I'd like either meat or today's special.
Then I'd suggest pork chops or sirloin steak.
I think I'd like pork chops.
And would you like a starter? A prawn cocktail would be very nice.
Yes, that sounds good. I've never tried one.
I think I'll have one too. And what would you like to drink?
I don't like red wine, and white wine gives me a headache.
All right then. Let's have a light rosé.
Okay.
Waiter!
Yes, sir. I'm coming. Here are your menus.
Victor, I have some bad news for you.
What?
Diane has accepted Patrick's invitation.
Oh?
Do you know Bruno's restaurant, Victor?
Yes, I know it. It's not bad, but I don't like their sirloin steak. I hope Diane doesn't choose that.
What would you prefer? Meat or fish?
I'd like either meat or today's special.
Then I'd suggest pork chops or sirloin steak.
I think I'd like pork chops.
Ah, Diane knows what to choose. Their pork chops aren't bad at all.
And would you like a starter? A prawn cocktail would be very nice.
Yes, that sounds good. I've never tried one.
I think I'll have one too.
Have you ever had the prawn cocktail there, Victor?
Yes, it's horrible. Poor Diane. Patrick makes terrible suggestions. She'll be ill tonight.
And what would you like to drink?
I don't like red wine, and white wine gives me a headache.
All right then. Let's have a light rosé.
Okay.
Do you know the wine there?
No, I've never drunk the wine at Bruno's restaurant. I hope Patrick's choice of wine is better than his choice of food. Poor Diane.
Waiter!
Yes, sir. I'm coming.
Patrick and Diane are in a restaurant. The waiter gives them the menus. Patrick asks Diane whether she would prefer meat or fish. She says she would like either meat or the menu of the day. Patrick suggests she has pork chops or sirloin steak. Diane says she would like pork chops. Patrick asks her if she would like a starter and suggests she has a prawn cocktail. Diane says she has never tried one and would like one. Patrick says he will have a prawn cocktail too and asks her what she would like to drink. Diane says she does not like red wine and white wine gives her a headache. They decide on a light rosé and call the waiter.
Is there a restaurant near your home? Where is it? What's your favorite dish? Steak? Roast beef? Fish and chips? Apple pie and custard? Personally, I like lobster salad, roast leg of lamb with mint sauce and peach melba. And if Diane came to dinner with me, I would take her to a much better restaurant than Bruno's. Now, what shall I eat?
Read the menu.
Yes, of course. Starters, vegetable soup, spicy chicken wings.
Do hurry up, Victor.
Okay. I've almost decided. I just need to choose either the fish or the steak. I'm ready. I'll have the steak.
How would you like your steak, Victor? Rare, medium, or well done? Don't forget to tell the waiter.
I'd like it rare. The service is good, but this steak is a bit tough. I prefer it when it's tender.
Use your napkin.
Leave me alone, will you? I would like to enjoy my meal. I think I'll have the cheesecake.
What's it like?
It smells nice. Ew, it tastes like soap. The chef isn't a very good cook. Oh no! Now what shall I do?
Do the washing up, Victor.
My people, are you for peace? Yes! So am I. Have you courage, patience, and perseverance? No. Nor have I. Can you imagine a life of security, law and order, and prosperity, and neither can I. And do you want less work and more money? Yes! So do I. But there is a problem. You can have either less work and less money, or more work and more money.
Less work, more money.
Okay.
More money.
And do you want a society where all the girls look like Marilyn Monroe, and where your cities smell like perfumed rose gardens, and where your tap water tastes like wine, and where the news sounds like music to your ears? Then vote for Victor!
Why not?
Thank you, my brothers and sisters. And now, sing a song for your leader. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. See you next time. Good luck and goodbye.